And joining me now is Dr. Amesh Adalja, the senior scholar at Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security. Dr. Adalja, it's very good to see you. Is that kind of a sign of what might be coming here as the weather gets cooler?
I do think it is a sign of what might be coming here, because we know that people, when they can't do things outdoors, are going to do them indoors, and we know the virus transmits more efficiently in those settings, and we have to prepare for this. And if you look at France, they are another country that had backlogs in tests, just like we have backlogs in tests. You can't move forward in this pandemic unless people can know their status and they can get their test results back quickly and know whether to self-isolate or to self-quarantine. And that's the story here. We have to invest in the public health infrastructure, or this will keep happening over and over again all over the world.
And if we look around this country right now, the case numbers are rising in 37 states plus D.C. There's a 25% increase in new cases in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan over the last 2 weeks. That's really could be the start of a second wave. What do you think?
I don't think we ever really got through the first wave. Waves have peaks and troughs. We never had a trough. Even at the most of our control, when all the control was in place, we had maybe 20,000 cases. That's still not really a trough. So I think we're just seeing acceleration as this virus kind of exhibits the seasonality that other coronaviruses do when it gets colder. And we're going to have to prepare, because we can't have hospitals get into trouble again like they are already in Wisconsin.
Dr. Fauci was warning on ABC this morning about Thanksgiving gatherings, my favorite holiday. Take a look.
If you have vulnerable people, the elderly, or people with underlying conditions, you better consider whether you want to do that now or maybe just forestall it and just wait and say, you know, this is an unfortunate and unusual situation. I may not want to take the risk. And
at the same time, you had a White House official on with reporters proposing that herd immunity is the White House policy now. Herd immunity, we saw what happened in Sweden. Isn't it basically saying survival of the fittest?
Yeah, herd immunity is really something that's nonsensical when it comes to this virus, because we know that you're going to end up on your quest to herd immunity having a lot of people die, having a lot of people be hospitalized. And that's not really the way to go about this. There's this false alternative between lockdown and herd immunity. The real path forward is doing testing, tracing, isolating, the way countries like Taiwan have done from the beginning. We still simply just won't do that. If we could execute that strategy, we would be in a whole different world, instead of contemplating kind of these crazy ideas about letting people get infected and maybe get long haul symptoms, infect vulnerable populations, and die. And we know that we're not very good at protecting vulnerable populations, because our nursing homes were a major component of our death. So I don't think that this is anything that we should even entertain or take seriously. It's a distraction from actually doing the public health work that we need to do to move forward in this pandemic.
But it is being promoted by the White House. Well, with that, I want to at least say happy birthday, Dr. Adalja. I hope you're doing something fun today. It's been a pretty grim season, but happy birthday to you from all of us, and thanks.
Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.